if you haven't been thrown out of your gym, you're doing something wrong. And that was so funny because I had the heads of the gym come to me and say, you can't put Olympic rings up there because of liability. I was like, liability? I was doing lizard walks down behind the treadmills and someone came up to me and said, that's dangerous. And I was really shocking and offending people there because I was doing playful, fun movements. So I had kind of, drank the Kool-Aid with Ido Portal. And in this next clip, I'm asking him, what's going on with me? It's almost like I had fallen in love with my body again. And I was exploring it in a way like a child does. And yet I was in my 40s at this point. So this is Ido trying to make sense of that. You've probably seen me. I've been climbing trees lately. I've been jumping on Olympic rings. I've been trying to walk along the ground like a lizard. I think you've seen me on the parallel bars. Something really changed in the way I've looked at movement. And I was wondering what happened to me.
Yeah, I think it's all that paradigm shift that depends so much on terminology and conceptualizing these ideas. And that tends to open all these doors. Sometimes to bring under the same umbrella many things that were scattered and isolated, and sometimes to isolate and open new doors within the movement possibilities. So the idea of play, the idea of communicating with objects, with the floor, with another person, to communicate with the elements, with gravity, with centrifugal forces, all this stuff that as a kid you basically treat all those things as one. It's a movement thing. But then with time, the adults in your life start to kind of isolate you and tell you this is not that, this is not this is sports, this is studies, this is serious, and this is play. Well, it's all play.
At the time, I actually didn't have children, and now I have two boys that are almost 3 and 4 years old. And it's fun now to watch them with their bodies and how they just play and explore and use them in any ways and mimic everything that I do. And that's what I was doing back then. I was rediscovering this body and finding out that it was this fun instrument to play with. I didn't have to just do a bench press or just run or just do these lifting things. I could use it to be creative, to challenge myself, to express myself. And Ido has so many disciplines under his belt. He's been there and done that. I mean, he's performed in Germany in improvisational dance and contemporary theater. He's done capoeira with some of the best. He's done gymnastics in America. He's trained with the Russians. He's been everywhere. And so he puts this all together with this philosophy, and you're starting to understand his movement culture.